捕まったか？
術式解放。出撃準備完了。ユータ、オールクリーン。ゴー。ゆっくりな。
はいはい。
Watching the anime back in 2014 was amazing. Every show I watched felt unique and it was something I'd never seen before. But when I think back, I don't think there was a show as surprising as Attack on Titan. The story was something out of this world. Think about it. It's a story about people who live inside massive walls to protect themselves against gigantic human-like beings. Yeah, I know, it sounds weird as fuck, but it's hella interesting. And the soundtrack, honestly, it's one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard in my whole life. It got me like Sasageyo, Sasageyo, Shizo no Sasageyo. Shizu,
He's just standing there, menacingly!
And boy, the animation was groundbreaking, even in 2020 standards. It gave us moments like this one. This one. And this one. Now fast forward to 2019, maybe 2020, when season 4 was announced, news came that Studio Wit, the legendary animation studio that brought Attack on Titan to life, was not going to be animating Attack on Titan anymore. Instead, the big animation studio behind Inuyashiki, Sankyu no Terror and Dororo was going to take the flag and animate the final season of Attack on Titan. Not really final. I gotta be honest, personally, when I saw the news, I was a bit worried that the new season of Attack on Titan was going to feel different without Whip, and a bad kind of different. After a bit of wait, we all saw the season 4 trailer, and I can say we felt relieved with what we saw. It felt different in a good way. But another flash forward to December 2020, and we saw news that the trailer was not representative of the anime at all. This is because all of the animation in the trailer was tailor-made for it. In short, all that time they didn't have any animation finished, except for the trailer. We saw the first episode of season 4, and we saw their decision of ditching the 2D Titans for 3D. Yep, yikes. At this point I was skeptical, but at the same time I was confident in the work. I think the designs of the characters and how they are portrayed, in my opinion, feels way more fitting with Mappa than Wit. Now hold on the phone, I'll defend Wit in a sec, just hear me.
我々がおとりになる間にリヴァイ兵士長が獣の巨人を討ち取る。以上が作戦だ。
Then we moved to episode 5, and we saw Mappa's 3D maneuver gear scenes. And oh boy, most of the characters in small action scenes were also 3D, and they looked dumb as fuck. And regarding overall 3D maneuver scenes, they became pretty much non-existent. Without rewatching the anime, I can say that the crazy good animated scenes came back until a few episodes back in part 2 of season 4. But then also in part 2, we got a whole episode where the protagonists were trees, because they didn't have any time to animate people speaking. On the other hand, we also saw one of the best animation scenes of Studio Mappa, and it felt reminiscent of the good old days of Attack on Titan. Guys, I'll maybe sound like I'm full of copium, but I think Mappa was a good choice, and honestly, maybe it was the perfect choice for Attack on Titan Season 4. Now that's not without saying that I think the direction or the planning of the animation was terrible. It really shows that the animators didn't have enough time to work. There are some shots where the characters look faceless, some shots where the trees are the real MVP. Especially in part 1, there are shots where the 3D look like X-Arm. Fucking X-Arm! When I think of a show that represents anime, I think of Attack on Titan. And I think this show is one of the most popular anime of all time. And for the higher ups to rush the production of the finale of the series, it's kinda fucked up. they kinda shot themselves in the foot.
兵士を怒れ兵士を叫べ兵士を叩け
The worst part is when I think about what resources and talent Ufotable had to work with and what Ufotable wanted to do with the anime. It amazes me that Attack on Titan didn't receive something similar. Ufotable said that they wanted to make the best animation for Demon Slayer, and what they achieved was one, if not the best, animation of all time. Holy shit, imagine how big the hype surrounding Attack on Titan would have been if Mappa was allowed to give their all. And I know, there's a lot of people saying that Mappa is not focusing on Attack on Titan since they have a lot of projects like Jujutsu Kaisen or even Chainsaw Man. But bro, let me tell you that I'm sure that the people of Mappa are highly passionate about the animation overall. And I can't see them putting a bad product on purpose. It really seems like being the studio animator for Attack on Titan is a pain in the ass. WIT was turbo overloaded with work and they couldn't work on anything else than Attack on Titan in a reliable way, since it was basically a studio created to animate the series. And now we have Mappa having the exact same trouble with extreme crunch, which is definitely causing quality issues. Again, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've seen a lot of comparisons between WIT and Mappa's Attack on Titan. I was interested in proving to myself that WIT was a better studio than Mappa, and I was interested in proving that Mappa was lazy or something like that. But when you zoom into the picture, I think we can see two animation studios who love what they do, and they try to make the best animation for each anime. It's just the conditions they're in, they're not good.
What kind of place is this?
We as customers, there's nothing we can do to make an animation better. And above all else, there's nothing we can do to change how the animation industry works. Whether we're watching WIT's Attack on Titan or Mappa's Attack on Titan, we should be at ease knowing that they did the best they could to give us a 10 out of 10 animation. Now hold on a second. I'm not saying we should be okay with bad animation. No, we should be striving for better. But I think the target is not the animation studio behind each series. I'm talking to you, Twitter. No, I think it's the people who hire that animation studio and rush them. Listen, I'm the first person who doesn't want an episode where they have to replace people speaking with trees. But I'm grateful that we have a decent anime adaptation. Guys, let's enjoy what we have left of Attack on Titan. And let's enjoy as much as possible what there is to come from the other series we like. Let's also hope that the Attack on Titan movie is the best piece of Attack on Titan we will have, because holy shit, the story is getting nuts. Thank you, Mappa.